Yo, what's up, Rob? How's it going, man? Just getting everything set up here real quick. Oh, Mario, man, the slider's been out for a couple days, man. They came out on Sunday. I'm gonna turn down my brightness here real quick. I think that was just a little too bright. Mario, they've been out for members since Sunday. They go public tomorrow. But we are gonna do some gameplay. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this. A lot of people have been asking for this, man. Um, which is why you can see I'm in here, not with my dynasty or anything like that, but we're gonna see. Rob, I'm so glad you're enjoying them, man, so much. Yo, Germ, sliders have been out since Sunday for YouTube members, bro. That's it. It's a perk for members. They get access to everything 3 days early, plus everything I'm testing. It's hard to tackle. The tackling should be easier, Prince, with the face mask slider being lowered. But what we're going to do right now, real quick, we're going to hop in. I'm going to keep talking to you guys. I just want to get this started real quick. Is we're going to do Colorado and SMU. But we're going to see. What's their helmets? Yeah, we'll just do that. We don't need to take too much time here. What do we want to see for Colorado's unis here for their home? They have so many sweet jerseys, dude. And it's so frustrating that Colorado State doesn't have anything cool compared to Colorado. There, we'll rock these. I think this is good. Alright, let's fire this up. The public ones come out tomorrow, Mario. Tomorrow they come out. But I'm really surprised that you were saying the tackling feels hard. The blocking, though, the pass rush is real. That's on purpose. So with the blocking, you have to ID the mic and potentially do line shifts every single play. Not necessarily full shifts, maybe a half slide here or there, but you have to do your line shift before you ID the mic. Once you ID the mic, you can't. When you hold L1 to look to make it your line, it'll show you the projected blocking and potentially make it in the mic. That's kind of the key. So if you're not doing that, you're gonna have a tough time stopping the pass rush for sure. Any specific time tomorrow morning? Yeah, and double check, Prince. Make sure you did the auto subs correctly. Make sure you did the penalty sliders correctly. Make sure you didn't do anything in the main menu, only inside Dynasty. Like, it's very sensitive, But if you guys haven't figured out, we're gonna see how a lot of people ask for CPU versus CPU sliders, man. And so that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna do some CPU versus CPU sliders, and you just check out the gameplay, because even if it's not something you're hardcore into, like, I think a lot of people do enjoy it to an extent, and I even enjoy watching it to an extent as well. But Peyton, it'll be tomorrow morning, bro. Like around 10, I'd say. I'm Central Time, so maybe 11 Central Time. It honestly depends on, like, I'll get up and I'll probably schedule it to go live. It just depends on if I, like, get caught up, like, if something happens with work that distracts me and I forget, that could happen. But I'm planning on putting it out mid-morning. All right, so Colorado went 3 and out here with this. We're just kind of checking out how the gameplay looks, CPU versus CPU, and if we think that things need to be changed potentially, because a lot of people do want this, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy watching it too. how much I would actually watch if I was doing, ooh, nice shot, nice pass breakup. If I was actually doing like a dynasty where I was only the coach, I don't know how much I'd watch, but watching every now and then, man, I definitely enjoy it. It's definitely fun to see how it plays. And oh my, wide open, had to have been a busted coverage. Had to have been a busted coverage. They're gonna give us a cool replay. I want to see what happens. I thought SMU would be a fun busted coverage. I'm really excited though for you guys to get the sliders tomorrow. I'm gonna post a small update in the comment on the YouTube video. It's really small. I'm just gonna pin it right there, so make sure you guys check that out. It's just an auto sub change, not anything worth making a new video. You know what I mean? But I kind of changed my mind. Ooh, nothing offensively for them. I changed my mind on something for the auto subs and had someone help me test a little bit and kind of confirmed what I was thinking. And so, yeah, just making that change. Like to see Colorado's offense get going. There they go. Look at that big play. After that 3 and out, I was getting a little worried. Then SMU just goes down, and trying to see some Colorado offense and Colorado defense here. Well, the defense showed up. Where's that offense? Now they're starting to get things going, though, yo. Chase, I can't imagine them doing anything that's going to affect this. Because everything they're talking about isn't gameplay related. Like, mostly just like, oh, there's a glitch here, glitch there. Most of what they're doing is going to be like the under the hood stuff, you know, like the simulation engine, inside Dynasty and all the top 10 teams that lose and the way the ranking system is configured and probably some recruiting things. Like, I don't think it's going to affect, I don't think they're doing anything to gameplay. I mean, I know they're looking at that spin move, but again, that's not, they would just be nerfing the effectiveness of it. Now, pursuit angles, I feel like the temporary pretty good. Oh, there he goes. So if they address, now it feels a little OP, I can just undo that. But I don't think there'd be anything that would require change anything drastic. Oh, look at that. No. Nice. Good defense. But yeah, Chase, I'm not too worried, man. Based on what I've seen them talk about. Defense now. Yeah, no problem, Chase. Appreciate you being in here checking this out, man. Still might want to turn down my brightness on this. Nice run. Turn down my brightness real quick. There we go. I felt like I was just way too bright. Cole, the auto sub change I made is going for running backs. Going back to default. So, you know, it was 79.80 is what I had dropped, but after playing with it longer and then going back to 70.80, 7080 is so much better. Like, the impacts that auto subs have on gameplay, like, you guys, I mean, again, you've seen the video, Cole, or maybe you've seen the live streams, but where I talk about it, but the auto sub impact on gameplay is drastic. And so basically the consensus is when you raise the auto sub for like the halfback, they become a lot more direct in their movement and try to do more power moves. When you lower it, they do a lot. They juke. I don't know if they cut a lot more. There we go. That's the word. They cut more, and they're not just so one directional. They move a little bit better. And honestly, the impact on rotations at 79 wasn't anything special. Like, you still weren't seeing rotations the way you'd want, but to set to rotations higher, like a 94, 89 or an 89, 84, the running packs just deteriorate in how well they play. Christian, is the CPU winning against with these sliders? Short answer is yes. I get my ass beat, bro. Yo, in SimFB, he's played 2 games with them. Sim Football Critic has played 2 games with them. He played last night and on Sunday night. And the first night, he was playing with his Texas State Bobcats, and he was playing Appalachian State. I believe he was down 28-14 at half. He did come back and win the game in the end, but he was having a tough time, man. And last night against Tulane, he was down 28-24 at half and ended up winning 35-28. And Tulane was driving on him, and he got an interception with like a minute left. So he's been having some good games there too. And he's better at the game than I am, you know. Oh, just got absolutely picked. Their offense is struggling a little bit, Colorado. Everyone was like, oh, Colorado's OP, man. They don't look OP here. They've also running it more than I thought that they'd be running it with, you know, the way Colorado doesn't like to run the football. It's also a really cool perspective to see the game from this point of view, you know. See how it looks and how the players move, and I haven't really done too much of watching the game from the broadcast perspective. So look at the difference. There's really the passing yards. Colorado doesn't have anything for passing yards. SMU, of course, had that big play. Yo, Penny Stacks, welcome to SGN Elite. Welcome to SGN Nation. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got a penalty? False start. There we go. And part of the reason, guys, I wanted to stream this is because I've had some people who are playing with user versus CPU sliders post that they've done this with CPU versus CPU and have had some amazing gameplay. And a dude posted a clip in the Discord in the clip section for NCAA football. Absolute fire, dude, for CPU versus CPU. If you guys aren't in the Discord, man, make sure you join the Discord, please. Got some great information there. Yeah, he posted some clips, CPU versus CPU, and that's literally what inspired me to want to do this stream, was those clips. He's like, yeah, this is just on your user versus CPU. It was unreal. You gotta see something from Colorado offensively. They're starting to get it going, but they're just running it too much, in my opinion, for their offense, you know? Cole, I want that too. I feel like this is the issue that's been in Madden for years. I can tell you in the Madden 25 beta, in franchise mode, it was not a problem. First time in forever that CP quarterbacks are scrambling without having to make edits. There's Travis Hunter. Yo, what's up, Big Socrates? Welcome. How you been, man? So yeah, I would like to see not just CPU quarterbacks scramble more, but more throws on the run. I just feel like so many quarterbacks are just pocket quarterbacks in this game. They don't actually scramble, throw on the run, you know, those types of things. Why are they running it so much? I mean, there it worked out, but I want to see them fling it. You've been playing with the sliders, Big Socrates?
We'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
I'm going to run it again.
Hand off from the shotgun.
It's a good looking run, though.
Good pickup on that play to bring up 2nd and 4.
Been lost in the cyberpunk world.
Moving quickly to the line.
Playing with all those updates they dropped.
Fast motion from the offense.
Yo, if NCAA, man, they are running it so much for a Deion Sanders offense. If they had the pre-snap movement from the defense that Madden has, this game would look so special. Did the update change anything in the game? No. Oh, there he is, Travis Hunter. Oh, house call. Touchdown. There we go. Now, the update was just minimal stuff, nothing gameplay related. Cole, 100% being honest with you, beta, right? So I don't know what's going to happen when the game actually drops. But the beta, the gameplay was extremely good. I was very underwhelmed with franchise. Yes, we have a new UI, kind of. And they did some stuff for the draft presentation. But otherwise, scouting's the same. Your weekly strategy, if you want to call it that, is the same. They did add a few quality of life features in the new UI home screen. You know, you get messaged when a team puts a player. Oh my God! Okay, when a team puts a player on the trade block, you'll get notified about it if it's a better player at the position that's on your roster. They didn't have a lot of the new scenarios or anything like that in the beta, so I can't speak on scenarios. But I'm not really a fan of scenarios anyway, especially because it's just most of it's just like, hey, this wide receiver, you know, I'll mentor him for you. What do you want me to try to get him better in? You know what I mean? Or this running back, if he's been doing really well later, I think if he can run for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns next week, then he will really show that he's good and he'll get a dev trade. You know what I mean? Like, it's so stupid. So, franchise leaves me very disappointed. They didn't have the new commentary teams in the beta, so I'm excited for the different commentary teams. The presentation in the gameplay was better as far as the stat graphics and stuff like that, but I still had to listen to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, which I literally can't stand listening to them anymore. After 8 years, how can you blame somebody, you know? But the gameplay is really, really, really good. The gameplay on the 25 beta is how I got inspired and came up with this new way of creating sliders that I then put in Madden 24 while we were waiting for college football, and have used the same theory for college football 25. Yo, Billy Kid, what's up, man? Ryan, these are using my sliders, fam. So, I mean, I'm going to get Madden 25. I've already pre-ordered it. I did the bundle version with college football. But I did it because the gameplay is really good. Now, unless they had a whole bunch of franchise features and stuff that they were hiding, that they're adding post-beta, that, you know, it's a surprise, I really don't know what they're going to talk about tomorrow in that dev diary. Like, are they really just going to hype up draft presentation? Yeah, the draft was asked the way it was, but game planning's boring. Like, switch that up. Make game planning matter. Like, actually practice plays designed to beat. You know, if they like to run a lot of cover 3, they'd have you practice plays designed to beat cover 3, you know? And practice right now, there's no reason to practice. It's just free practice, but you go in there without a purpose. You know, make practice matter. Make it be more than just some mini games for your players every week. You know, like they gotta do more, man. It's boring. But the gameplay is very good. Unless they changed a whole bunch of stuff, which I don't know why they would want to. Everyone's talking about how good the gameplay was. Gameplay is very good in Madden 25. I mean, you know I'm going to think it's good when they finally had quarterbacks scrambling without having to edit them. Like, no edits at all. Nothing. Waiting on your Heisman sliders. So, Billy, my sliders are built off All-American, but because I'm not touching the actual gameplay sliders, I'm only editing auto subs, penalties, speed threshold, things like that have impacts on gameplay. These are fully transferable to Heisman. But I can tell you, my setup is harder than default All-American. So, and it's going to be harder than default Heisman. Wow, they just have busted coverages everywhere. Let's go Colorado offense. Pick it up here, man. You're getting ran off your home field.
That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Actually been getting a lot of feedback from people who want to do this in their yo, True Hall of Fame builds, man. Thank you so much. You just come in here every single time I'm streaming. You're just supporting, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You been playing much 2K? Or not, well, 2K, both of them?
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed.
Oh my god, house call. That was weird. Why did he stop and turn like he was going to run as the receiver? I appreciate you, Billy, man. I really do. He literally could have just ran that in. And he stopped and turned around like he was the wide receiver. Like, why? Why stop right there? That's a house call. Colorado's getting ran. Shedeur looks like ass in this particular... Oh, my God. Well, their defense looks like their defense. Woo! Their defense looks like their defense. But their offense, man, what's going on?
Strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more.
I thought this would be pretty well matched up. Yo, Jared, what's up? You're not late at all, man. You're just in time. We are showcasing CPU versus CPU. And unfortunately, Colorado is just not showing up. I mean, Shedeur's thrown 2 interceptions. Their offense hasn't done much. They had a nice drive. Yeah, they just haven't done anything. You play all games that you having fun playing college? What you've been doing? Road to Glory, the Ultimate Team. Oof. Took a shot there. You look at this, they're in 3rd and 15. They were running the ball so much. And then weren't flinging it. And then when they try to fling it, it's just not there. I thought this was going to be a good matchup. If this doesn't get too much better at the start of the 3rd quarter, SMU gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter. I mean, if they go down and score, I think I'll give Colorado one more, like, legit possession. And if we don't see anything from them, I think we'll go to another game. Because I want to just see, are they just constantly going to get their ass beat? Or what's the case? Their offense should be better with Sanders and Travis Hunter, you know, you'd think. Just SMU just walking down the field on them. Road to Glory. Are you playing quarterback? I heard like a lot of the other positions are kind of glitched right now in Road to Glory. I haven't started mine yet. I've been busy doing this. But I know I plan on doing a few different positions, you know, to bring into Madden for Superstar for... dude, I love the Madden Superstar, like the yard mode that they have. I think that's so fun.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Maryland. That completion gets them in. And the defense is running. Looking to throw on 3rd down.
Thought there might have been a pick there.
On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Never a doubt.
All right, I got to see something from Colorado. If they score their first possession, I'm not going to count this next possession because obviously there's like 10 seconds left. But if they go down and score their first possession in the 2nd half, we'll let it roll a little bit. But if they don't, we're going to go to another game.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be
Yep, let's get through half.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
Those two picks from Shedeur, man, they really hurt Colorado.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to
I mean, they scored 2 touchdowns off. That's 14 points. So, I mean, you look at they're down by 20 right now. 14 of those came off interceptions. This could be a closer game. I can't. The one thing about being in spectator mode is you can't skip through this.
They've wrapped up and tackled. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off.
Luckily, it went pretty quick, though.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25.
Let's see if they can get a stop. I think they've only stopped them one time.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
You're reliving Revis Island. Michael Vick and OBJ. Okay. No running back, interestingly enough. I don't know if I could ever play defense in Road to Glory other than maybe middle linebacker. I would be so bad. Get him. Alright, their defense looks like they're going to maybe do something here. So you just got a full-on scrambler quarterback build? That would be fun. Did you go to Virginia Tech too? Okay. Maybe a turnaround here.
Answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
That's where they need to work on the quarterback movement in the pocket. for the CPU.
Stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. And the return.
All right, they're in good field position. I mean, they have to score something here. At least 3. Yo, what's up, Keith? Welcome to the stream, fam.
Leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Buffaloes will hustle for the line.
Come on, big play. Something. Break. Okay, there we go. There we go.
It's Horn.
I just want a good game, y'all. I just want to see some more exciting plays.
Move the sticks with the first down. They'll go to the ground.
Ooh.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to pick up.
They're running it too much, man.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And sure,
Well, they're at least going to get 3.
keep him from getting to the first
So
down.
they're technically scoring, so we'll stay here
Salvage this drive.
unless they
It's
miss
not a
this.
straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's
Okay.
good. He's gonna hit
We'll give them another chance.
the middle of the
Now, if SMU goes down and scores another touchdown, I think it doesn't feel like saying, ooh, Adrian Peterson. See, I think that'd be a fun build. I want to make what I do it, which again I don't know when, but soon. I'm gonna try to do a Marcus Lattimore. I loved Marcus Lattimore at South Carolina, man. I thought he was the next Adrian Peterson. And he just tore up his knees, man. That's what I want to do. I'll be with Mark. I want to play Marcus Lattimore in South Carolina.
Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's
Colorado's defense is looking a lot better.
back to throw. It's Stone. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it at
Revis Pitt, everyone went their school. Oh, okay, you took everyone to the school. Yo, Ray, they're good, man. We made a quick change. Ooh, nice dart.
It's Smith. And he
Made a change just to halfbacks, bro.
it'll be a first down.
Made a change to halfbacks, that's it.
With a new set of downs.
It's going to be in a pinned comment on the slider video when it goes live tomorrow.
Finds a way to
So I'm not making a new video for an auto sub change at one position. But as far as player rotations go, unfortunately, not as good as what you'd like, but auto subs have an impact on gameplay, so you can choose one of two things. You can choose to have the auto subs get better rotations and worse gameplay, or better gameplay and not the rotations that you'd ideally want.
down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage,
Yo, Brandon, this is posted to YouTube. The video is live for all my YouTube members, but it goes public tomorrow. So that's where we're kind of at with auto subs, Ryan.
the encroachment penalty
I choose gameplay, and for those curious about auto subs, like I did a full breakdown on my live stream the other day of the impact of auto subs on gameplay, so that people didn't think that I'm just talking out my ass. Like, we literally tested it out on stream.
from the gun. He'll try to throw for
Oh, pick that!
couldn't quite haul it in. They almost
Ooh, are they just going to exchange threes?
in the game. And this kicker is turning into
He might miss this. This is a long field goal.
he knocked through a couple today.
Nope. Nice kick.
50-yard field goal showing off that.
All right, Colorado's got to score a touchdown here, or else we're
Hammer for a leg.
done with this game and moving on to another one. See if we can get something more entertaining. Just really surprised at their offense. Like, I'm not surprised that that they've given up 30 points to SMU.
They keep pushing that
Not at all.
out, and the kickoff team's getting
I'm surprised that they've only got 10 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something.
And how many times they've ran the ball.
But they get him on the ground at the 20. prime position on offense.
I thought he was going to get around that guy. He hit him with that little, I thought he was going to go. Played it well.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra
Only got the
yards
first.
from his offense. You saw it right there.
I want to see some big plays, man. Take a couple shots. Shedeur. Free play?
He's got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard.
I thought they had a free play there.
After that completion, move the chains. Now first down.
Okay. They got the RPO game going now.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down.
This is the Colorado offense I was expecting to see.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target.
Play action. Throw it over the middle. Travis Hunter. Now they're first and 10 at the 15. Hey, we might be seeing something here.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end.
Ooh, okay, first and goal. Is Colorado making a comeback?
Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on.
Yeah, did he get in? He did. Okay, all right. Colorado's not going away just yet. All right, that's what I like to see. I just want a good game, man. I just want to see some good things.
You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Hell yeah.
PAT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score.
7 plays, 80 yards. It's kind of what I was expecting to see.
Back looking for help. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end.
But you'd like to see the stadium pulse be a little bit higher after that.
They'll give it to the back.
Look at their defense, man. There, look at that. So tell me why their stadium pulse of scoring touchdown was 2-3 bars, and then they get a tackle for a loss, and now it's maxed, and now they get another one. The momentum's shifting. Woo! Oh my! He just threw a dart as he got lit up. Yo, Brandon, thank you. Thank you so much for joining Simgamingnetwork, man. Appreciate you joining up. Glad you're here. Yo, did you see him? He got lit up. That was a free runner. That was big because they were about to get a 3 and out. Great field position, punting out of their end zone to that huge play.
Trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
It's a big 3rd and 3 just for the time of possession aspect. They need 2 touchdowns. So Chase, on any video of mine, there's a join button. Did you just click to join, become a member? But if you're on iPhone, it doesn't show it on the YouTube app. You have to do it from Safari. Okay, that's a big stop for Colorado. They have to score here. With 8:40 left, they have to score.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown.
Why? Why were you just killed it? Driving on the ball. Why are you handing it off? In the 4th quarter, down by 13.
He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I hate both those play calls there. If this ball doesn't go to Travis Hunter,
back to throw, it's Sanders.
That was awful. I don't understand those play calls.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
I don't understand why they're running the ball so much. We'll see what happens here. If they get a quick 3 and out, obviously if SMU scores, we're gonna get to another game and just see. Oh my, big hole.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groups.
I wanted to see Colorado do more of that last drive.
They haven't seen yet.
They move the tight end all over. Trying play action. Wide out.
Wide open. It's Preston Stone, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns.
They were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300
Throws toward the end zone.
Just cooked them. Yo, Chase, thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. I don't think you'll regret it, man. All the perks I try to give you guys. Always more content. Guys, try to make it worth your while. I got more things planned for college football. I got planned for. It's actually. Oops. All right, we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna do one more game. If you guys are cool with that, I would like to see. I just want to see how it plays against another team. Honestly, there was a lot to like there. Defense, real life, was just a little bit, you know. I get it happens. I just thought that their offense maybe should. They just ran it. I did edit the coach aggression. The call plays on offense was like aggression. I pumped it up to 70. Maybe that I would have thought that would have been less running the football. Not typically conservative is running the football, right? Maybe I just misunderstand. For how horrible their offense was in that first half, they still had 358 yards. It's pretty good. All right, let's get to the next week. Let's fire. The cool part about the reason I picked Colorado is because a lot of people like watching them because of Dion and Shadur and Travis Hunter, but also they play in a conference we're gonna get to see a lot of good matchups. And then of course I scheduled SMU. I got rid of the FCS to just schedule SMU. Thought that'd be a good matchup. And now we get Nebraska. So this is gonna be. I mean, they had a great game last year. So let's go ahead and now they're on the road. Okay. So let's just see here. There's nothing for them. Okay. Yep. Let's just get right in. Let's see how they do against Nebraska, yo.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska. Home of the
Oh, we got a night game.
some of the most loyal fans in the sport, where once again Memorial Stadium will be sold out. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things.
In your guys' opinion, what are some of the smaller schools that have some cool custom runouts, right? You know, here this was a custom runout because it's Nebraska. Are there any smaller schools? When I say smaller, I'm thinking like 1 to 2 star schools that you've come across or you know of that in this game have a unique run out or like just not the same standard generic one that a lot of the schools have if they don't have a custom one in the game. So far I've played some games with a couple different schools, smaller schools, right? And they've all had just the generic run out, nothing special. Will they fix coach mode quarterbacks won't scramble and pitch the ball on option plays? I have no idea, Rodney. I know that there's a long list of things that need to adjust. Ooh! That they're definitely aware of. And that's one of the downsides to them not having a beta. Is imagine if they had a beta, a lot of these issues. Oh, there's a deep shot that they didn't throw all last game. Nice pass breakup. Imagine if you had all these people playing this game in testing those things in a beta. Like, right, I test all that stuff in Madden's beta. I would have done the same thing here. The issues with the Road to Glory and the XP and how if you're a running back, you or 5. Ooh, nice dart. You sub out a lot and, you know, a lot of the issues that we're running into. Hopefully next year they have a beta. And the cool thing is that beta, if they did it the same timeline as like how Madden does it ahead of their... So Madden's beta is in June, and the game comes out in August. This game comes out in July, so you'd think that the beta would be in May. Give us our fix a lot earlier, you know? But I know they got a long list, Rodney, of things that they need to address. Okay, that's the Colorado offense I was expecting to see against SMU. That was a good-looking drive, and I loved the deep shot. He aired it out, chucked it up, and the defender just made a nice play.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
That looked good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Look at that. 7 plays, 76 yards, minute 21 off the clock. Granted, CPU doesn't really burn time like they should.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense headed up the field. Our first look at them today. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also...
Skipping ads, y'all. Every time we... I skip ads. Oh, he got a nice big run to get...
They hit people too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it.
I will say this, yo. This game looks so freaking gorgeous.
And Nebraska's going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football.
I'm liking the flow of this one early.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like the rivalry.
Oh, he almost threaded that needle. Almost split the two defenders there. That was almost dope. He took a shot there too. I like that.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Oh, they went the draw. It did not work.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field. So now a 49-yarder.
Got it.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upper.
I liked how both those possessions looked. I like that they were taking shots down the field. I like that the running game was effective. You know, there's a couple runs that didn't go anywhere, but there was also a couple runs that were pretty nice.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Let's see what he can do with the return.
Nothing. He took a knee.
No place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
All right. Let's see what Colorado's got going on this time.
And the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same.
Oh, deep shot. Oh! Oh!
He's off to the races.
Oh!
He's at the 10.
That was filthy!
And once he got away from the
That was filthy!
catching him.
Listen, we gotta get an instant replay of that. Come on, EA.
All the way across the field. Big time play.
That was crazy. Look at him snag the ball from the defender. Boom. And just gone. I'm liking this. Woo.
Getting set for the point after.
Yo, what's up, Theo?
And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in
Welcome to the stream, Theo. Appreciate you being here.
Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 7 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back.
Oh, they were not fooled.
In this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end.
Nice
What my job is,
dart.
not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
The give to the back.
That's a good bounce outside.
They'll get him down.
That looked really good.
Crosses the 50. He's down to the 30.
What are you guys thinking right now?
And the Huskers will snap it on first.
How does this look?
They're getting this guy lathered up. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's Rayola. He makes the connection.
All right, a very important 3rd and inches.
Stopped just shy of the first down marking. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like.
Oh, nice run. That's house call. He's in. Nice run. Yo, Brian, welcome. What's up? What's up?
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking.
Oh, Brian, their sliders are done, bro. They're finished. They've been out since Sunday. They're done. I've been trying to reach out to some other creator friends to stream them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
To stream them for me. SimFB streamed it. He's been having a good time. Tico. He hasn't streamed it yet, but he's played it. Giving me some great feedback video showing it off too. Smitty Smitty streamed it last night, and I think he's maybe going to stream tonight or tomorrow as well. Just trying to get some more people checking it out, man, because the feedback's been pretty solid so far. I think people are really surprised at the gameplay considering the changes that are made. Does that make sense, Brian?
Looking for space. It's Hayden. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down.
Oh, I love that play call. Oh, get out of bounds. Don't take that hit.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield,
oh, big run.
he is really difficult to tackle.
Yeah, that option was a nice play. Nice read.
On that last play, getting a first down.
Off play action on 1st down.
Deep. Going deep. No. Oh, there's Travis Hunter again. Woo! Woo! He's got 176 yards in the first. Coffee, you do not... Okay, if you want the sliders tonight, Coffee, you have to be a member because they're still in their early access, but they go public for everybody tomorrow morning, fam. It just depends on if you can wait. If you want to wait till tomorrow. So when you're a member, you get access to... I have a lot of members exclusive content. I post a lot of community updates for you guys to test things that I'm working on, beta sliders, settings, things like that. And then whenever the sliders are official, those videos go 3-day early access, similar to what, you know, video games do for all members. And then after 3 days, it goes public. Ryan, I don't know because I haven't touched the fumble slider. It's supposed to be that when you turn it up. Nice throw. The lower you go, the less fumbles. The higher you go, the more fumbles. But I haven't touched it. What a dot. This looks a lot more like the Colorado offense I thought I was going to see against SMU. But the thing is, Nebraska's offense has been just as good. The only difference is they had that field goal versus a touchdown. And now they're about to have their 3rd possession in the game. You know, we've had 5 possessions, 5 scores.
And here's the return. Strikes the blow. Nice job by the kickoff team.
We haven't had a punt yet. I think that's awesome. I know we'll get punts eventually. I know that there'll be some stops, but it's just like... It's a cool start to the... Oh, what a bounce outside! Yo, he was sitting there behind the line, kind of being patient, and then just bounced it outside. That looked super realistic. Chase, the auto sub tweak is to drop the... so in the video, I have auto sub set to 79 out, 80 in. Put auto sub back for running back only back to default, which is 70 out, 80 in. Nebraska's... Oh, what's the penalty? Holding? I know we didn't have any last game, but we do get penalties. Yo, Coffee, yeah, appreciate you being here, man. I'm glad you can wait. I like to make it clear because some people like to be very negative in their comments about the fact that I do a 3-day early access for my YouTube members, and I'm like, you know, a lot of channels do membership programs, and you got to give perks to those people, you know what I mean? And I'm very clear, like, everything that I drop goes public. There's just the perks of being a member, and so there's some people that come in and spew false information that I never release sliders, and you always have to pay for them. You don't have to do that. You just wait a little longer, and they go public, you know? So Ty, great question. What we noticed in testing it, I had some help from Bethlehem. He was in here the other day, and he was talking to me on Twitter and helping me test some things, is that dropping it back, so dropping, how to explain this? When we had the auto sub slider up to 79, number one, it didn't really impact rotations at all for running backs. So that's number one. So you weren't even gaining that benefit. Number two, they were being more direct with their runs, just more like staying in a lane and more like trying to power over people. When we dropped it back down to 70, they were more likely to cut and shift and not so direct with their runs, and it created a lot more bigger runs and better looking runs. And you're seeing it here with how the running backs are looking here, right? They're moving, they're shifting, they're cutting, and that was the thing. And the thing is we didn't even see, the rotations weren't even very good with it on 79-80 compared to 70-80, right? There really wasn't a difference. So dropping it from 79 down to 80, or excuse me, 79 down to 70, you didn't lose anything with rotations, and you gained better looking running back movement. Dante, I left holding at 50, bro. I didn't touch it. It impacts too much in gameplay, and as you can see, they're still holding penalties with it at default. So, Brandon, the auto subs are shown in the slider video that goes public tomorrow, and then I'm gonna add a pinned comment to it with that one change for the halfback, just because I wasn't gonna re-record a whole video for just that change. You know what I mean? So, Coffee, these are... Oh! Couldn't get there. So, Coffee, if you're are you referring to like the Madden sliders that I was, posting, streaming like a month and a half ago before College Football came out, like May and June? Like the ones where I put out that video, like I cracked the slider code. Are you talking about that one?
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the Jets.
Oh, no, go outside, you idiot.
Solid fundamentals on that.
I don't know if he would have scored, but he would have got a lot more than that.
Rose up deep in its own end on that.
That was Shiloh?
Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in.
I don't know what you're referring to there, sorry.
This defense is on its heels.
Unfortunately, the chat comes in a little bit behind what I'm watching. There's a delay, whatever, with YouTube. I don't know what. I understand it needs to be like a 3 or 4 second delay, but on YouTube I feel like it's like a 15-second delay. So sometimes when you guys say stuff, I don't know what it was referring to.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
But Coffee, if your question is, this is using, I built these sliders using the new method that I went with the Madden 25 beta, that worked fantastic, that I then was like, hey, I wonder if this translates to 24 or whatever, and it did, and then use the same method here. Completely new method, different than how I've made sliders. I've been making sliders for over a decade. I think I started, oh my god, deep shot. Nice pass breakup. I started making sliders, posted them on OS like 2010, 2011. And I've always made sliders the same way. And this is the first year that I'm completely doing something completely different. But I think the gameplay has been stellar, like so much better and more consistent.
This is going to be more of the same, Paul. Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very...
And I honestly break a lot of it down in the slider video. I kind of give away some of my secrets, man. Like, it kind of sucks because I did, trying to be full disclosure on why my set is built how it is and stuff like that, because I think people are going to watch it and be like, what? And might dismiss it. So I spent some time kind of covering why I did what I do and how it impacts things. And so I kind of give away some of my secrets. So if you start seeing other people dropping slider sets and they don't touch the gameplay sliders, you know where they got the idea. Brian, you're right with that. They're really good at kicking. They do look like Justin Tucker. You ain't lying. But it is what it is, you know. But I to be fair, I still have seen the CPU miss some kicks, but the key to having the missed kicks, there has to be some wind. If there's not much wind, I haven't seen them miss many kicks. But if there's like a 14, 15 mile an hour wind, I've seen the CPU miss a couple kicks against me. That seems to be the key. Ooh, should have handed it off. Yep, Coffee, you nailed it. Yep, those are the ones. Yep, built these the same way. They're different, but built with the same methodology. Woo! Bro, this is an entertaining game.
As the game goes on, these two right now are definitely on the same page.
Holy smokes. Eric, you don't have to with this, bro. I promise you, check the video tomorrow, man. You are going to be blown away at the simplicity of the setup, but at how much it changes the gameplay. And I'm not gassing myself up, because you can go watch other people that have played with it and just listen to them. Don't even listen to me. Listen to what other people say. I mean, looks like it's Saturday night. Dude, it does. This game looks unbelievable, and the gameplay right now is great. I thought it was going to go for a lot more yards than that. I'm enjoying this game right now. This is highly entertaining. It doesn't feel like Colorado's up 28-13 either. But, of course, Nebraska having to settle for 2 field goals.
It's complete to the right. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man down on the play as the
Brian, I 100% agree with you. I don't know if they'll tune it or not. If they don't, I mean, I'm not even gonna. It's not even gonna bug me. Like, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be opposed to them just leaving it, because knowing EA, they would go in to mess with the kicking, and it would mess with something else. And right now, I feel like I have the gameplay in such a good spot. I'm weary of them. Mess with the sim stuff, the simulation settings and sliders. Mess with stuff that doesn't impact gameplay. He's going to scramble. There he goes. There he goes.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm so excited for you guys to play with what's coming, man. The feedback from the members has been nothing but positive. I'm super excited, man. I really think you guys are just gonna be like, whoa.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will start.
That was a goal, Brian. Like, to get, like, you know, I haven't made sliders for a college football game in over a decade, and so you have to remember when you're making sliders, like, you don't want to make them like you make them for Madden, right? You want to make sure you have that open college gameplay there, and that was a little tricky for me. I'm not gonna lie, because I leaned so hard towards Madden and how you build them for Madden and stuff like that.
Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it
I don't understand why every player has ratings, but there are still universal sliders. So, player ratings, and so sliders are there for you to adjust your experience. People really like that. They can tweak their experience, and to be fair, because there's not really a difficulty level. So if you get rid of sliders, you have to get rid of difficulty levels, which is what Maximum Football is doing. Maximum Football has no sliders, has no difficulty level. And in that scenario, the ratings play 100% true to themselves, right? But if you have difficulty levels, you have to have sliders, because the difficulty level already impacts the way the ratings work. So you give people sliders to tweak aspects of that. So you have to think about it. Back in NCAA 13, 14, 12, 11, right? You used to be able to choose your difficulty level for both offense and defense. You could have it different. It's scale. But the difficulty level impacts how the ratings play out for the user versus the CPU. And so if you're going to have difficulty levels, you have to have sliders for people to adjust that. It's that simple. Well, this has been a great first half, man. Holy smokes, I'm entertained. The game looks great from broadcast camera.
This offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Seen some really cool stuff too.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle.
Like I said, I can't skip the highlights, so we're just going to,
DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Heck yeah.
He'll start the return inside his
That's the best explanation. Thanks, man. This is just off the top of the dome. I'm sure I could explain it better in depth, but
ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
Could not get the block.
Right now, they've got some matchups where they're winning one. I was going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing.
Yo, say condones. Did I get that right? Welcome to SGN Nation, bro. Thank you so much for joining up. I really appreciate you. Oh, snap. There he goes. And I think everybody else will appreciate you too, because the next time ads popped up, they're going to get paused. Like I said, anytime someone joins or subscribes, we pause all ads. Ooh, almost caught that on the dive.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. They go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
And listen, if it ain't I love
with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside.
Yeah, you can't put all sliders to 0 to have true player ratings, because so okay, so your theory, you leave them all at 50 to the difficulty level that manipulates it. When you drop them all to 0, every time you go below 50, it nerfs the player ratings. So when you go all the way down to 0, you're essentially zeroing it out. So unfortunately, that theory doesn't work. Brandon, it does not.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game.
It matters for other things, but not that.
My old offensive coordinator Sean Payton used to say, "Bore me with
Ooh,
completions."
ooh,
This guy
ooh.
wants you to see.
So we're getting some defense here to start the second half.
The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
But
Line up to punt it away.
yeah, so it's not as easy as just zeroing out the sliders, because that's impacting their actual ratings and the ratings effect.
Their own end, they'll mark it around the 10.
So no, you can't do zero there.
From the offense. They'll try the jet sweep here.
What a lot of the EA devs say, at least for Madden,
Was the defensive end
is that All Pro
play.
is the one built the most balanced.
Grab near the marker. It's Godot. And they reacted well to the completion.
I used to build my sliders off of Pro for a long time because I liked a lot of the gameplay there. Of course, it was too easy to beat up on the CPU, so I had to nerf a lot of the user and buff a lot of the CPU to get that balance. All Madden was always different. All Madden was crazy buffs to the CPU and nerfs to the user. Oh, picked! Wow, what a play.
And he's wrapped up.
But they finally changed that.
On the pick.
Now, All Madden,
Injury on that last play.
the speed boosts, the artificial speed boosts, where like the CPU players were just naturally faster than your players, despite the speed rating, whatever, that's gone. Now they just play smarter.
They make the stop after a pickup.
So the CPU will make audibles more. They'll call smarter plays. They'll play their routes better. They're smarter and more adaptive. But they don't have those artificial speed and acceleration boosts. Brandon, what's up? Welcome. Appreciate you, fam.
It's Sanders.
Welcome, welcome.
To the middle.
Oh, snap!
They'll get him stopped just short.
We got a first and goal. The offense is cooking.
And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just
And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry
What's up, Sweet Jones? Welcome. How are you?
and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good.
Colorado's starting to pull away a little bit here.
Him at the 21. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw.
Nebraska definitely needs to score here. That interception that led to a score just really killed them, being down 1 score now to 2.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
So I hear you, Eric, but
Work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first
it's
down.
because Madden isn't a true simulation game.
Wide receiver coming across
Right.
in motion.
You can't have. I understand where you're coming from, but you can't have the game without a difficult. You can't have the game without sliders, unless you get rid of a difficulty level, and you can't get rid of a difficulty level for online and MUT unless you completely reprogram how the game plays. You have to think about, like, Maximum Football is doing it. They're just coming out saying we're simulation based. This is going to be no difficulty level, no sliders. The ratings play is ratings play, and when you're playing online, head to head, that's how it is. It's going to come down to your talent at different things, but then the player ratings matter. Ratings matter in Madden Ultimate Team and head to head too, but you look at how those guys play the game, right? And you've even seen some clips with college football, like the spins and the jukes, like stuff. People love that stuff, and that would be removed from the game if they were going to do a 0 difficulty with 0 sliders, because you can't have it play like that and then play realistic in a franchise. You can't. So to make sure Madden... Oh, they missed the field goal, Brian. So to make sure they can appease both the franchise community and the online community, you have to have difficulty levels, and you have to have... Now, there's no sliders in online, but you know what I mean? They can't go the route you want them to go because of the difference between the two.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now they'll run the draw. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys.
All right. Should have an exciting fourth quarter. At least I'm hoping.
Ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw.
It's definitely interesting to see Colorado's offense be so much more potent against Nebraska than it was against SMU.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter.
And then Nebraska just shot themselves in the foot with all the field goals. Well, 2 field goals, but still. 2 field goals where they were there, and they should have probably scored.
Seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one?
Deep shot. Yeah. Oh, my God, wide open. Oh, my God, wide open. Bro, that's just... Having busted... Yo, this game looks so good.
I need to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
There wasn't anyone close to him. All right, Nebraska's going to have to go to work.
To tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors.
Let's see what Nebraska's got. They've had some success moving the football, man. They've just, you know, that interception killed them, and then those 2 field goals.
But I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Appalachian State.
See if they can score and score quick.
Anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. And that pass will be jarred loose.
3rd and 11. It's not looking good.
Brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to...
You got to do something here, quarterback.
Gonna let it fly.
Oh!
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player.
4th down. I guess they do kind of have to go for it. Where do they draw up here? Wide open. Nope. What a defensive play. If they score here, we'll super send the rest of it. But, man, this has been a good game, man. I've been highly entertained. Fake the touch pass. Throw it to a... Oh, my goodness. I want to give Nebraska one more possession just because it's been fun. But that was a sweet play to watch the CPU pull off. Moves in motion, fakes the touch pass, hits the tight end right down the middle. I think that was the tight end, right? Halfback, sorry.
He's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
That was filthy. And skip ads because we got some new subscribers / members.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers
I just want to see Nebraska score maybe one more time.
That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Davey.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it.
Oh, my. Wide open, overthrow him. He is rattled. That quarterback's rattled.
No doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Oh, should have been picked.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming.
And he throws it short of the sticks. Yeah, we'll super sim the rest of this.
Will not get it. A fourth down. They try to salt this one away. Makes the tackle right at the
Puddle.
with a first down. He wants to throw.
And this is exactly...
Oh! Oh!
Intercepted. He'll try to take it back.
Giving him life. Okay, we're gonna stay put. I was ready to get us out of here, but we'll stay put. If they can score, I don't think that this comeback's possible, but I definitely want to see what they can do.
But it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down.
That's a big play they needed. Oh, 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 one play touchdown. Okay, they need 2. They need 2 and a lot more.
Away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
All right, let's see what they... Oh, they're not even going for 2? Are they just conceding here?
And it's perfect. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Still down by 22. That's what I'm saying, though. Why wouldn't you go for 2 there and be down by 21? Yeah, it's still extremely unlikely, but, you know.
Here's the handoff. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the back. Tackled at the 28.
Would like to see Nebraska get the ball again without Colorado scoring.
From the 28. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll pick up the...
I don't think they're going to get the ball back. I think Colorado's just going to milk this clock and just run it down their throats.
Right back to the well. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game who want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Well, that time they gave it to him. Nothing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense has a 2nd down play. Pulls it and fires to the left.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer.
Well, they did the main thing. They're taking a lot of time off the clock.
Having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to...
And they gave up the first down there.
Forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
So, can I... How do I...
Be checked out. They already have a
How do I get into super?
up by multiple possessions, but
How do I get into super sim again?
here on 4th down. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick.
They call that again, huh?
wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Why are they going no huddle?
28-yard line on first down. No hesitation on that call and no reason not to go for it on 4th and inches.
We're bigger than you, we're tougher than you, we're stronger than you, and we're going to get a push. And they
Okay, can I get in? Nope, can't do that. I have no option to get in. So I guess we're just going to let this play out then. Because I can't get in to get out of the Super Sim. It'd be really cool if they gave an option for that. Luckily they have the chew clock on, so it's not taking that long. I wish they added more time in between plays spectating. Like, it's just instantaneous. Like, let's get some cool after camera cutscenes and stuff like that.
The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but
That should be the last play.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. There's a long and
there we go.
History of great games between these two rivals.
That was a pretty highly entertaining game, if you ask me. Very similar to last year's game too.
They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions. But they
all right, let's take a look at the stats before we end the stream and move forward to get to tomorrow with the slider release for everybody.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's take a look. 557 yards. That looks like Colorado. Look at this. 21 for $175, 8.3 yards per rush. Colorado had a nice 5.7. 29 of 34, definitely really high completion percentage, but he had a rough completion percentage against SMU, so it balances out. Over on Nebraska, 28 for 46. That's a lot more realistic, balance there. You look at the play call numbers, 46 and 21 for Nebraska. That's a nice little 67 plays, And Colorado had 34 and 25, which is 59, if my math is right. So we're pretty dang close on the amount of plays that we want. Third down conversion percentage looks there. Both teams had 2 turnovers, balanced there. It really just the field goals for Nebraska that didn't get to touchdowns really hurt them. Player stats, take a look. Yeah, he was 60%, 80 overall. Look at their rushing. We already saw a little bit of the rushing, but not a huge rotation here. One other carry for their non. And that's going to go down in as far as their depth shot. I'm sure Dante Dodal is like the main running back, the third down running back, and the power running back. You know what I mean? But yeah, 17 for $153 here. Jamal Banks killed it. Had a good game. Let's take a look at Colorado. And let's go to... this is such a glitchy mess, man. Okay, there's Shadur Sanders. 29-34, crazy game. Considering 2 of those incompletions were interceptions. For 415 yards, 85% completion percentage. Complete opposite of what he did against SMU, where he couldn't do a damn thing against SMU. Threw all those interceptions, had all those incompletions. So definitely bounced back there. Rushing, they were a lot more balanced. And you know why they're more balanced is I set their depth chart. I put him in as the third down back and power back. And look at the carries. But yeah, 14 for 80 and 8 for 49. Really strong running there. Travis Hunter had a big day. 8 for 182. 1 touchdown. Jimmy Horn had a good day too. Good game. Overall, really good game. Fun to watch. Yo, when people popped in the Discord and said, hey, these are working really great for CPU versus CPU, I mean, I was like, all right, I saw the clips and I was like, I gotta try it. Because CPU versus CPU has always been tougher to, to nail than user versus CPU. Eric, that's good, man. I'm glad. My strategy of only doing penalties and auto subs and speed threshold, not actually touching the gameplay sliders. I'm assuming you've been around since the Madden 24 videos from like 2 months ago. We kind of discussed a lot of this and talked about it in live streams too. So I appreciate you because you wouldn't know that if you haven't been around for a while. So appreciate you, man. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out this stream. I really appreciate it. I know you guys aren't used to me doing CPU versus CPU stuff and normally are watching me play, but what you just saw is my slider setup for user versus CPU. And it fully translated to CPU versus CPU. So if you saw some things you liked, you're going to get it in the user versus CPU aspect of it too. So anyway, guys, yeah, video for the sliders is going to go public tomorrow morning, man. Probably 10, 11 o'clock Central Time. Post it, and I'm definitely itching for you guys' feedback, man. I literally can't wait. I already know that tomorrow I got a lot to do for work. Work from home, though, so I'm going to be really distracted looking at comments and viewing what you guys say and getting that feedback, and I'm really excited. So we're going to end the stream, but we'll be back soon, and I'm looking forward to you guys getting to check this out, man. I really think you're going to appreciate it and like it. And, yeah, man, that's about it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out the stream. Thank you for those who subscribed to the channel. Thank you for those who became members. Thank you to True Hall of Fame Builds for yet again throwing me a super chat. He comes in here and seems to just giving me super chats every time I'm streaming, so I really appreciate that. I need to hop in one of his streams and get him back, so need to make sure I make some time for that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it. And